Hi, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading with me. This is Brooke, and welcome back to Nightbird Tarot. Thank you for joining me, fire signs. This is your weekly reading for February 5th to February 11th. For Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I will begin with Leo first, then the sign of Sagittarius, and then ending with Aries. Thank you to the time stampers to these weekly videos. I really appreciate it. And thank you to my new subscribers for joining me as well. So let's get started with the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo, we come in with the King of Cups energy for the week. This could be potential water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The King of Cups to me really represents compassionate love, okay, for Leo. There's a person very representative in your life. This could even be father figures for many. This could be husband, boyfriend. This could be mentors. This could be best friend for many that are watching. The King of Cups really embodies a spirit of compassion, unconditional love, great emotional support. They're fun to be around. They're fun to be with. Okay, so they have that kind of energy about them. So the King of Cups very much represents the week. Leo, you seem to have a running theme that I've noticed in the weeks that I've been doing these weekly readings of dealing with certain types of energy where it's very much heavy in some aspects for Leo, okay? Not negative, but kind of a heavy energy. We come in with the Eight of Pentacles next to the Lovers. Now, that's not the heavy energy I'm speaking about, but I'll get to that in a second. With the Eight of Pentacles next to the Lovers, this could very much indicate in relationships for Leo, anything that has been a new relationship, especially in the first 8 months. The Eight of Pentacles is anything that you're in the beginning stages of. This could also be job for many as well. This is just not necessarily romantic. So anything that you're in the earliest stages of, an early stage relationship that hasn't exceeded a year, for instance, the earliest beginnings of learning a new skill, okay? The Lovers comes in, and the Lovers is very indicated for me of a passionate situation or a great passionate love, but there's also a crossroads with the Lovers card. There's always a crossroads or coming to a crossroads of some kind. There may be a crossroads for Leo this week when it comes to starting a new job, learning a new skill, a crossroads in a relationship, a crossroads in the earliest stages of a relationship, etc. Okay, with the Lovers card. So there seems to be a choice. There also seems to be indicative where Leo may decide to go down a different path. This card's very much associated with the archetype of Gemini. This could be Gemini energy for some as well. So there's some sort of crossroads for Leo. But something that is not necessarily long term. This is something that is, once again, hasn't exceeded for like more than a year. Then we come in with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Rods. The Queen of Rods could be Leo, okay, fire sign. This could be also Sagittarius, Aries. This could be female. This could be male, as this is general reading. But she is very, I love to describe her because she reminds me of someone famous. And I kind of attribute her to, her energy, and it's hard to describe. She's very much a magnet. She's attractive. She's a go-getter. She's charismatic. And I just don't want to pick one famous person. But when I think of the Queen of Rods or the Queen of Wands, I think of someone like Angelina Jolie. Now, Angelina Jolie is not a fire sign. I think she's a Gemini. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Angelina Jolie is very physically attractive, seems to be very smart, seems to be very bright, But she seems also to be very driven and motivated. But she's very charismatic and she's magnetic. There's something about her. However, I'm on, if we go way back, I'm on Team Jennifer Aniston. I love Jennifer Aniston, not to get away from the reading, but if I had to choose between the two, it would be Jennifer Aniston. I just love Jennifer Aniston. Anyway, so the Queen of Rods has that type of magnetic presence. She really goes for it. She's a leader. She does things to make a difference. She really kind of works the room, etc. So we have that type of energy. And next to the Ace of Cups, there is, and this could be for Leo, there is they're telling me a light at the end of the tunnel. So the Ace of Cups traditionally signifies a new beginning, a new cycle, okay? Emotional, a new cycle, emotional. This could be new love. This could be new relationships. This also could represent passionate relationships. Relationships where the sex drives off the charts. There's an upswing in your sex life. That could be very much denoted with this person this week. So that could even be a lot of what's going on for Leo this week as well. Many of you might be having a lot of sex. I mean, you know, it's a weekly reading, so anything's possible. But there's a lot of great passion, and there's a new cycle coming up, emotional, for Leo. So there's a crossroads, there's a focus on a person, but Leo's also entering into a new cycle. It's very cyclical to me. Then we come in with the Hierophant next to the Magician. So the Magician and the Hierophant together is very much about manifestation coupled with tradition, or coupled with the traditional route of things. So when you think about what kind of relationship you want, or if you think about the things that you want to manifest, do you think of them as kind of alternative or out of the box? Or do you think of them kind of like the traditional route? I want to meet someone. I want to, you know, date. I'd like to get engaged. Then I'd like to get married. Then I'd like to have children. You know, and kind of like the traditional route. There's a traditional appeal to the Hierophant's energy. The Hierophant's also about higher wisdom as well. This also could be anything affiliated with higher institution. This also could be affiliation with marriage. This also could be any affiliation with large agencies, large institutions. And the Magician card comes in, and it's kind of like pulling something towards you. I feel that Leo is very much pulling something towards them. And you've perhaps have been trying to pull this towards you for quite some time. So there's a traditional link to this for Leo, but there's also this ability this week of high manifestation. So be very careful what you speak about, what you think about, and how you speak about what you want. If you're not wanting a traditional style relationship, or if you're not wanting to go down a more regulated or something that has rules type of job, if you want something with more freedom, just be careful how you write out your resume if you're looking for a job, and be careful of how you perhaps do your online profile if you're dating, not to give mixed messages, you know, when you check that box on the online dating places and looking for a friend, or looking for fun, or wanting to get married, or wanting to date, or wanting to date seriously. I mean, really pick that box carefully this week, Leo, because you just might meet your match. Okay, they're telling me that. You just might meet your match this week, Leo. Then we come in with the Empress next to the Queen of Cups. This could be water sign female or male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She's the mother. Okay, she's the mother to me in the court cards, the Queen of Cups. She's the unconditional love. She's the nurturing. She's the mother. Okay, she's the one that is there, that is guiding you, very imaginative, very creative. And she's also very psychic, the Queen of Cups. She's next to the Empress, mother, okay? So the Empress is mother in Major Arcana. We're dealing with mother energies this week for Leo as well. Something very much focused with mother. Mother, pregnancy, fertility, marriage, maybe the topic of conversation, something connected with mother this week. This also could be mother anniversaries for many. This could be birthdays for your mother or for yourselves. This could be death anniversaries. This could be spirit anniversaries. This could be anything. I have to move because my foot's fallen asleep. This could be anything associated with mother. And this is coming in. The Empress can also show up for any high time where there's abilities to conceive or like a fertile period for women as well. It's also a great card of great abundance. Okay, very much something that is associated with motherhood, mother type energies. Also a great card of creativity as well. Now the heavy energy from this, it seems like it seems like Leo has 2 or 3 different things going on. And there seems to be like Leo is doing this project, doing this project, doing this project, doing this project, handling this situation, handling that situation, handling this situation. And it's a lot going on for Leo, and that's where the heavy energy comes in with the 10 of Rods. You've gotten this card from your other weekly readings. It's a card of oppression in the sense of taking on other people's responsibilities or taking on too much. It's going to, and you need to be careful this week, and may be very challenging because it may physically drain you, it may emotionally drain you, it may mentally drain Leo. Just be careful who or what your focus is on this week. Just be careful of that. There also could be a period where, and I've gotten this for Leo as well, of feeling very defensive with others this week. Feeling on the defense, and it's causing anxiety for Leo. That keeps coming up for Leo in my weekly readings. This feeling of defense or feeling like you have to defend yourself. So there seems to be a focus on this King of Cups energy in the earliest beginnings of a relationship or a project where there's going to have to be a choice of some kind. And there's also a focus of a new relationship or a new love or something new going on. And something that's very traditional that's coming in that could also be like wise counsel as well. Leo may be having wise counsel. That's my West Virginia accent. Wise counsel for the week by a mentor. This could be someone in your church. This could be a family member. Having some sort of wise counsel. This could be a spiritual person as well. So I'm picking up that for Leo as well, especially next to the Magician, which is a very spiritual card in the sense of manipulating energies or manipulating forces. Can very much be applied to power in terms of prayer, etc. So, but this oppressiveness, there seems to be some sort of oppressiveness, and doesn't mean that it's negative, but you feel Leo is feeling burdened or feeling weighed down or feeling a bit oppressed from these situations, and your reading doesn't seem to be negative at all, but there seems to be something that Leo is carrying that is just very much oppressive in its own sense for those that are watching. So good luck to you, Leo. Keep me posted. I hope that reading was helpful, and let's go next to the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, we come in with the week with Major Arcana. The Devil comes in. From the reading for Sagittarius this week, it seems as if Sagittarius may be facing or dealing with old demons. So anything that has been perhaps connected to the energies that are very low vibrational in terms of addiction. When I see the Devil card, the archetype's Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn person. Not that Capricorns are lower vibrational at all. My moon sign's Capricorn. But it could be Capricorn people, but the Devil very much speaks about anything that is connected with addiction, connected with abusive, narcissistic traits in people, relationships. This also could be dealing with depression. This also could be dealing with anything that you do a little bit too much of. This could be addiction in relationships. This could be addicted to certain types of people. This could be addicted to actual substances. This could be shopping, gambling, sex. I mean, it could run the gamut, right? So we're dealing or coming into the week facing our demons. That's what I'm getting for Sagittarius, because in the reading, we have the Six of Cups and the King of Rods. Now, the King of Rods from the spread itself is looking towards the Devil. He's looking towards the Devil. He's kind of facing his demon. And here's the past, okay? He's facing his demon this week for whatever reason. Okay, something's cropping up or coming up for Sagittarius where you're facing the demon, but you're not wanting to face the past. So you're facing your issue, but you're not going so far back to face the root of the problem. So the problem has manifested in whatever or however this applies for you. This could even be abusive partners, okay, from the past. This could be dealing with things that you've dealt with personally from the past. This also could be Sagittarius, King of Rods, fire sign. This could be very representative as your significator card in the reading. So facing something this week, something connected to the past. Very interesting. Then we come in with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Rods. So the page is looking towards the new beginning. The Page of Pentacles could be earth sign, younger, children normally with the pages. But I'm getting the sense that with the Page of Pentacles, this is job. This is if you're a student for many as well. This could be very much something applied to anything connected to your past, job, relationship, college, university. Perhaps there could have been a situation where you had to drop out. This could have been a relationship from the past. This could have been a previous job where there were abuse styles going on in the workplace. So something connected that you're going to have to face up to this week or deal with, essentially. The Ace of Rods is a new life. This is vitality. This is a period of great energy. So Sagittarius is determined to create a new way of living. So I don't get the sense that Sagittarius is looking at these issues and thinking about getting back into them. You are either recognizing them for what they are and putting them to bed or putting them in balance for your life, because you're getting pumped up to begin or embark upon a new journey, a new way of living, and you're excited. There's an excitement there. This also could be for many starting a new job. This could be study. This could be going back to school. This could be, you know, if you're an older working adult, deciding I'm going to go back to college and finish my degree, or, you know, finish my associates or my bachelor's, or go for my master's, and whatever it is. So this could even be getting your high school diploma for many. So you're just kind of looking back on the mistakes of your past or looking at the issues that you once dealt with. You could be looking at how far you've come, grateful for that, focused on the job or study, and ready for the new cycle to begin. Something is passing through and passing away. So I don't get the sense that Sagittarius, once again, is not looking at this as if you're tempted by it. I don't feel that. I really feel that something has passed through and is passing away. It's a passing phase. And something for you, there's been a real finality to it, coming in with Judgment and the Ten of Swords. So this tells me that there's an awakening for Sagittarius this week. And the awakening could be that you have felt like this before. And the awakening of not wanting to be in this place before. Again, backstab, betrayed, let down, disappointed, final ending, feeling gutted, feeling like there's no hope, feeling as if nothing will change, because it is changing. And you know, when you have moments where you go from one chapter of your life to the next, there may be a period of reflection. This could symbolize an anniversary for you around this time. This could signify something. This could be a period for Sagittarius to deal with something. Just to remind you that you are having a rebirth and you are rising up from that place. Looking back a year ago, how far have you come from a year ago type of energy. Then we come in with the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Hangman tells me, and the Knight of Pentacles tells me that you are willing to make any sacrifice that you can, and you know that it's going to be slow going. Because the Hangman essentially is feeling hung up or feeling stuck, not making a decision. But you know that if you don't make the decision, it's going to be a long, hard road. And you also know that Rome wasn't built in a day. And whatever Sagittarius really wants to go after, you're looking more towards something long-term. You're looking more towards something that, even if it's slow moving, slow going, as long as it's going to remain steady, faithful, loyal, okay? There's a lot of hard work applied to this, but it's for the long term. It's for the long haul. However that applies to you on your life path, job, career, relationship, etc. Then we come in with the Emperor for Sagittarius for the week. The Emperor's archetype's Aries. Could be dealing with the Aries type energy. But this is essentially getting control. You're getting control this week, Sagittarius, okay? If you feel tempted this week by something, and people have triggers with addiction, people have triggers in situations where you were once abused. People have these triggers, you know. So if something triggers Sagittarius this week, you have the tools now and the ability to get it under control. Okay, something's very much, they're telling me, formulation or formulating itself to enable Sagittarius to have the resources and the tools to get it under control with the Emperor this week. So that's a good sign for Sagittarius. And that's a strong thing. So Sagittarius, you're very strong this week. You've got great willpower. And you're very determined. And you're very determined to build a new life and going forward this week. Okay, you're very determined. So if you get a phone call from someone out of the blue from your past, or, you know, if someone from the past comes back, or if something triggers you that you've dealt with from the past, you have the abilities now to really own it for what it was, and to take a look at it and to be able to overcome it and let go of it. You're not wanting to be in that dark place anymore, or wanting to go back to that. You know, I don't like to do readings of Return of the Ex. You know, Return of the Ex, I'm sorry. Of all the men that I've been with, or relationships, I will tell you that the ex is in the ex for a reason, because there's no reason for me to return to that. I have no desire, and I don't think Sagittarius wants to either. There seems to be something that is calling you that you're just ready for, and you've come a long way. So if you look back on your life a year ago and you see how far you've come in any situation, you're owning that, and you're unstoppable, and you want something that's going to be more long term and more faithful and really something for the long haul. So good luck to you, Sagittarius. Keep me posted. I hope this reading was helpful. And let's go next to the sign of Aries. Hi, Aries. The first card that we come in with is the Nine of Rods, energy for the week. The Nine of Rods is very much about self-preservation, being guarded this week, feeling as if you have to defend your ideals, defend yourself, stand up for something this week, and kind of remaining untouchable. It's almost like creating this fortress around yourself, and you're untouchable. So there's an advantage to this. For Aries, for the week, you are just kind of like, putting the arm out with people, essentially putting, the stop up, setting boundaries, reiterating the boundary to someone. This could be in the workplace, relationship, in the home, with family. So there's a sense of being very protective of yourself. This also could be very protective of someone else, okay, for the week. This came up for Capricorn. This came up for Capricorn. If you have Capricorn in your chart anywhere, if you're cross-watching, the Queen of Swords next to the Nine of Wands, or Nine of Swords, I'm sorry. So the Queen of Swords comes in, and like I told Capricorn, for their reading was a lot different than yours, but there's a worry. There's a worry about a person. There's someone is really going through something. They could be very depressed. They could be going through a depression. They could be, or Aries could be very worried about them. Aries yourself could be going through a period of anxiety. You could be going through sleepless nights, insomnia. There's a lot of worry happening. This could be for yourselves, or this could be surrounding another person. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, court card, but it doesn't have to be air sign. She is very much about being so serious-minded. She's not wanting to hang out. She's not wanting to have fun. I mean, the Queen of Swords is useful, but from this reading, in terms of making decisions and thinking clearly, but in this reading, she's a bit muddled about something. Something's going on with this Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of worry, and this may be where the worry comes in for Aries in terms of defending this person. There's a great need to defend them. There's a great need to defend them for some reason. This could be someone who's very close to you. That is very important to Aries. Then we come in with the Five of Swords energy and the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of sword energy in the reading, I will say that. And when you see a prominence of swords, it's very much telling you that there's a need for greater communication. There's a lot going on with communication. There's a lot going on with thought. And there seems to be something going on this week where Aries may really have to deal with or communicate with other people who have not been agreeable. Okay, they're telling me agreeable. So the Five of Swords energy next to the Four of Swords, this is very much speaking about a group of people even where there could be cruelty going on. There could be bullying. When I see the Five of Swords, bullies, their action of bullying is to humiliate and is to get one up on someone and to have their shining moment and to basically steal your energy to fill up their lousy selves, right? So the mission for Aries this week is to know and realize your limitations with certain people in your life this week, and taking a step back from that and taking a break. especially with the Four of Swords energy, because they're going to win no matter what. It's do or die for them. They could care less about anybody's feelings in the matter. They could care less if you're hurt. They could care less if there's no signs of empathy for this type of energy. And Aries just maybe quietly retreating a little bit. Not retreating, but kind of laying low. Okay, laying low and focusing more on what's more important and not giving so much energy to that type of circumstance. And then we come in with the Queen of Rods, which could be Aries, fire sign female, could be male, next to the Hermit. You are very reflective about this situation this week. You could be doing a lot of studying, a lot of reading. There could be moments of Googling things, trying to understand or better understand what someone is going through or how you can make a difference or how you can change it. There could be a lot of self-help. There could be a lot of self-awareness. There could be a lot of moments of prayer for many this week. There is also a period of retreat or solitude. And the archetype for the Hermit is Virgo. You could be dealing with Virgo energies as well. But there's a period of this week of kind of laying low again, having a moment of reflection, better understanding yourself in the position you're in, better understanding the other person or the other party. There seems to be some contention about something. This could be issues of child custody I'm picking up. This could also be issues dealing with divorce for many. This could be issues of dealing with perhaps mental illness with a loved one. This could be protecting a family member who may be going through dementia. Okay, this could be Alzheimer's. This could be something that is basically out of your control. You don't feel helpless, but you're really, and when the Four of Swords comes up, it also very much comes up to me as illness or hospital as well. There seems to be a fight for someone this week for Aries of standing up for their rights. Perhaps you're going to be the one that is in charge of their estate or signs off on something. So there's some form of Aries coming to the rescue or really wanting to help and protect someone or somebody or people in general this week about something. We come in with the Six of Pentacles next to the Seven of Swords. Generosity is there. Help is there this week. Aries may not trust it, and it may be because of this type of energy. If you have dealt with people that have come to you in the past and that have basically been jerks, that have really come at you or attacked you, that have tried to win at all costs, they're offering their help to you this week. Could be financial as well. You don't really trust that, okay? With the Seven of Swords. You may also feel that they have another agenda attached to it. So basically nothing is free in this world. Well, family will help you out with no string attached. You know, friends will too. But most of the time, what was it that I was reading? I can't remember now, but basically, you know, if it's shown you, well, Maya Angelou has a great quote that when someone shows you who they are, believe it the first time. But I'm talking about something else, and I can't remember what it is now. But absolutely, if you've dealt with this kind of energy before, and then they're trying to come across as being, you know, Florence Nightingale about something, and you're just not trusting it this week. You're just kind of like, I got your number. I see you. So you're just kind of like, no. Because we come in with the Two of Swords energy for Aries. And this is very much about indecision. Indecision. Either someone's decision is not going to be made. There may not be a decision made. There may not be answers this week to something. There may also be perhaps a period of confusion. There's also an element of denial. When I see this card come up in a reading, she's blindfolded to the situation. there's an element of denial. Very much an element of denial. Take a good look at something that you may not be realizing. You may have been oblivious to this energy going on by ignoring it, okay? That may also be coming up for you as well. There could be something going on with a family member or friend that they're struggling with, or that Aries is struggling with, and someone is ignoring it. Or now it's been called to your attention. You're kind of like, well, I didn't know that was going on, but it was going on the whole time. So something's coming up for Aries this week. And it may be where you're going to have to really defend yourself or come to your own defenses or defend someone else about a particular situation. So Aries, I hope this reading was helpful. Good luck to you. Thank you for watching, fire signs. Have a great week. Please subscribe and check out my website below if you'd like to book a reading with me. Have a great week. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.